I'm starting right here with fried bugs to eat, to get your attention. Today I'm at the Thai travelling fair. These fairs go around Thailand and they are absolutely huge. You can see around me food absolutely everywhere, and this is just one aisle interlocking all around, spreading over a square kilometre or a couple of square kilometres. This fair is huge, and the one I'm at is in Rayong, but these fairs travel all around Thailand. Hello! These fairs travel all around Thailand. They're cool, they're fun, they're great to hang out. So one, I recommend coming to the fair. It's got all the usual stuff. It's got the fairground rides, it's got the Ferris wheel, the amusements for the kids, absolutely everything going on that you'd expect from a fair on a big scale, because there are thousands of people coming to these fairs. But what I want to show you is the foods, because these fairs travel around Thailand and they have foods from all over Thailand. So there's people traveling around with this fair, and although I'm in Rayong, most of these people have come from around the country, and you can see all the different foods again all the way around. Right here we have quail, and I'll come back to that in a minute because that's an interesting one. So what you get is you get all the foods of Thailand, and you get the pure authentic experience, because these people have come from all around Thailand and they've been cooking food all their life. You're paying street prices. You've got to squeeze through a lot of people though, because this is very busy, and it's kind of one of those undiscovered things still in Thailand, because there are no tourists here at all. I'm walking around, and again I'm going to spin you around, and you see there are no foreign faces at all. So you're really getting into the unseen Thailand, the hidden Thailand, as you see. So ticking all the boxes off. So we've got quite a lot to get through here. I have done quite a lot of squeezing through people here as well. Look at the size of those northern sausages there. And then we've got longan juice, which is a popular drink here. So we'll get onto all that. And here we have a seafood, a mussel omelette. So I'm going to show you around. I'm just going to zoom in, show you different foods. I'm not a food expert, I'm not a foodie, but I can show you a lot of food that you won't have seen before. So let's crack into this. This is grilled quail, and it's super popular here. First of all, it tastes nice. People say it tastes like chicken, but nicer. And it's very nutritious. It's got lots of protein, calcium, zinc, iron, vitamin A, vitamin C. But I think most people will not be too worried about these tonight. And mostly you eat it with sticky rice. And you can see 40 baht each, or 3 for 120 baht. This lady here has got a lot going, because this is going to be popular tonight. And then right next door we have roasted chestnuts, and they are roasted in this big vat. And this black gravel, it's basically a volcanic rock, and it absorbs the heat, and then it means that the chestnut roasts evenly all over, which helps it retain its flavour. And then you buy it like this and you break off the shells yourself. These are kanom gu chai. These are a dumpling that is steamed and filled with different things, like chives is the most popular one. We've got pork here, got sweet corn, comes with a sauce, and you can buy them in a mix. And these are light to eat, very delicious and very popular. This is super popular in the markets as well, barbecue. And you kind of get like chicken, you get beef, you get pork, put a bit of salad on either end, grill it, drop a load of sauce on, and away you go. These are cherry snails. They're found around Thailand, inland, particularly in the rice fields and things like that, and they're a real pest. They absolutely eat through crops. But luckily, Thai people like to eat them, and they take them out of the shell, they put them on sticks, and they steam them. So at least the farmer gets some income back from a pest, but unfortunately they do far more damage than people actually like to eat them. So it isn't really a win-win. This is something that is not for Westerners usually. It's bugs, basically. You can see baby frogs there. I'm going to try these. These are bamboo caterpillars. And we've got other things. We've got grasshoppers over there. A lot of bugs that I just don't know the name. And down here they've got scorpions, and I have no idea how you eat a scorpion. But the fried bamboo caterpillars are actually quite yummy. And as you can see, the people around here, it is pretty popular, and this lady is going to be busy tonight. It's a delicacy in Thailand. You see this old lady cutting this pancake here. This is a very old traditional Thai dessert. It's like a pancake with a coconut filling. This is kanom bong nang. This is basically a deep fried balloon. It's filled with sausage. It's got a dough round the outside and it's skewered on a stick. And I'm going to buy one. Okay. This is called Japanese pizza. It's a roll, it's full of vegetable, and on the outside it's got things like cheese, it's got egg. I'm going to kind of leave you to make up your own mind about that, but in Thailand they kind of call it Japanese pizza. And along on the end here they've got grilled sweet egg. Grilled chicken is super popular in Thailand, especially here in Rayong, where it's regarded as quite a delicacy. A very popular and very refreshing drink is longan juice. And you basically get the juice and you get the inside of the berry dropped in on top. And here we have mooncakes, the biggest mooncakes you're ever likely to see. With such a Chinese heritage here, you're going to find them, and you can see they've actually broken them open here. And inside they have things like red bean paste, and in the middle they have the yellow yolk, and that's to symbolize the full moon. And these go back to Chinese festivals as well, but now they're very, very popular here. This huge tray is full of omelettes. This I'm going to call a seafood omelette. It's basically egg batter and starch mixed together, then they put bean sprouts in it and a seafood, and this one has got mussels in it, but you also get oysters and you also get shrimps. On this booth we can get avocado, we can get mango, smoothies, and kind of quite a big variety. You can get it with, without milk, with honey, with bananas, with nuts. These ladies here are making it up, and I mean this is one reason why she is going to be busy tonight. Here we have grilled mushrooms. This is also super popular. Basically when they grill them, the mushroom becomes really dry, so a completely different feel to it. Then here we have squid eggs. So you can see the guy here is chopping up the squid eggs. They end up like this, they're put in boxes, and then people buy them. And here is steamed octopus, the biggest deep fried squid you are going to come across. This is crispy rice that is cooked in a long stringy shape. You buy it by the bag and crunch away on it. You'll also get cheeseburgers, French fries and Western things, because Thai people love to eat this as well. Candy floss. What fair would be complete without candy floss? In here the kids can buy jelly in syringes. There's quite a lot of these about, but this one here, slightly different. He's got mussels and oysters in the mix. And here we can see the seafood omelette. He's put the batter down, he's thrown an egg into it, then he puts some mussels into it and the bean sprouts. And we can see them waiting here, big pile of mussels, bean sprouts sitting there, egg there, the sauce there, and in fact the finished thing that people will eat. And let's just go back, because he's chucking more down and making them. So here we have a whole pig that has been pre-grilled. You can see the ears, the snout, the tail wrapped up in foil. They will now cut this up, crispy pork. You can see the lady here chopping it up into pieces. It's going to go into boxes and people are going to buy it, and there's quite a lot to eat on a whole large size pig. This is kanon mo keng. It's a very popular Thai dessert. Basically, it's an egg custard. So straight from one dessert, we've got another popular Thai dessert, kanom gali. And this is basically a dessert made with wheat flour, with eggs. It's beaten until it's fluffy, then it's steamed, and then it's cooked. And you can see they also put toppings on it. We've got coconut shreds here, raisins there, pumpkin, sweet corn, and it's pretty cheap as well. This guy is selling 40 baht for one piece, 3 for 100. And another popular dessert, rice crackers. You buy it by the bag and you can see it's got different colorings in it. So this fruit is called luk chok and is really long braid. And when you cut it open, you get that out of it. And you can see he's selling it by the container, and he's also putting it as a topping on pandan leaf drinks. Now, I've never seen anyone eat this before or knew you could even eat it. So, if anyone knows more information about it than me, please, I'd like to know more. And if you read Thai, I'm just showing you a little bit more information, what he's showing up here. So as I've never seen this served up in a market before, I need to try this and see what it tastes like. This is galamere. It's a sweet confectionery made basically out of coconut. Quite popular in this part of the world. It comes either loose, it comes with peanuts, or it comes with seeds. And also while we're here, they got coconut toffee and peanut coffee. This is like a super long French fry. It's basically mashed potato that's squeezed out of a machine into a long thin stick, and then you can get a sauce over it. And you can see there's a lot of different types: tom yum, pizza, charcoal, salted egg, strawberry, grilled squid, and it goes all the way down there. But there's a lot of people here buying, so I won't get in their way. And if you don't want it just in one flavour, you can get a mix of flavours. This is kanom la. You can see it's a long, thin, cylindrical dessert, and basically rice flour is deep fried and they throw in the egg yolk to give it that yellowy golden feel, and then you can see how it's done on here, rolled up into a long thin shape. You can get different shapes to it. Now originally this is from the deep south. It's from Nakhon Si Thammarat, and basically originally it was for a festival. So they gave it to the monks, they cooked it and gave it to the monks, but now it's kind of an all year round thing. But again, what I've been saying is how you get all the foods. We've had northern foods, we've had foods from this area, foods from the south. All the foods come together in one fair. This is sticky rice in bamboo stems, specially prepared. I can see a couple of samples here showing the sticky rice, and it's cut open. Anyway, they prepare the bamboo stem, they stuff the rice in, and then they roast it, and you can get either sweet sticky rice or sour style. 25 baht each. This is pretty popular as well. Candies are super popular here. This guy has got loads of different types. 10 baht each. You get a tray, you pick the ones you want, and then you give them to the guy there. If you want to, he'll dip them in chocolate for you. Pig internals are super popular here. You can see the giant internal pieces of an animal. Absolutely everything is eaten here. Crispy pork on a huge scale. 200 baht for this size, 100 baht for that size, and you can see the bones and pieces all sticking out. Sushi is really popular in Thailand. You can see this booth is selling salmon, and you can see all the ice it's sitting in. And over here we have this giant bowl full of the sauce that you get to eat with it. Here's French fries with cheese and more snails. And here we have different types of snails. And then here we have smoothies. And here we have food, but it's not exactly human food. It's carrots and milk. And you can buy that, and you can feed these rather hungry looking piglets. This lady here is selling crabs, but if you see these crabs, they're blackened, they look like they've been on the barbecue, but they actually haven't. These are inland crabs. They don't come from the sea. They come from places like the rice fields, and they're a real delicacy in Thailand. She's selling them 60 baht for a box. You can see here, very popular up north. And then this is crab fat, basically sucked out of the crab. And she's selling these in the crab shells, one for 20 baht and 6 like a box there for 100 baht. And this basically, it's 94% the fat sucked out of the crab, 4% is egg yolk, and 2% is like other sauces. So this is quite a delicacy in Thailand, but more so up north, and quite rare to see down here in the middle of Thailand. This is not super rare, but I want to include it because it's kind of like a new food in Thailand. Jacket potatoes, you can see they are baking them in foil on an industrial scale, and then you choose your toppings here. It's 2 for 99. I've gone for sweet corn and spinach. You can also get ham, you can get crab sticks, you can get sausage. Then he puts a cheese topping on it, put some salt on it, and then flames it up to heat it all up. So like I say, this is not a super rare food, but it's not that common. It's kind of been appearing in 1 or 2 markets in Bangkok over the last year or 2, and it's quite popular. And the guys do a pretty intensive job. They work pretty hard in the heat all evening, baking this up. So that's it for this video. I hope you found these foods interesting. If you see the traveling fair, if you see signs for it, stop by, take a look, and I think you'll find it interesting. So on that point, I'm done. As I always say when I get to this point in my video, thanks for watching. If you like my video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see a lot more content like this, please subscribe. For this one, see ya.